The hot Rwandan sun beat down on the bustling streets of Kigali as Jack made his way to the small cafe where he and Yvette had first met. His heart felt heavy, weighted down by months of neglect and disappointment. As he walked, memories flooded his mind, moments of joy intertwined with long stretches of loneliness. Jack and Yvette had been classmates at the local university, their romance blossoming during late-night study sessions and shared dreams of the future. In the beginning, their love had been vibrant and full of promise. Jack remembered how Yvette's laugh used to light up the room, how her hand felt in his as they strolled through the lush green hills surrounding the city. But over time, things had changed. Yvette became increasingly distant, her time consumed by a close-knit group of high school friends she'd reconnected with on social media. At first, Jack had been understanding. After all, friendships were important, and he wanted Yvette to be happy. But as days turned to weeks, and weeks to months, he found himself constantly pushed aside. "Sorry, Jack, I can't make it tonight. The girls are having a get-together," became Yvette's constant refrain. Their date nights dwindled, replaced by unanswered texts and hollow promises of next time. Jack tried to talk to Yvette about his feelings, but she brushed off his concerns. "You're being too sensitive," she'd say, or "don't be so clingy." Each dismissal cut deep, eroding the foundation of trust and respect they'd once shared. He thought back to last week, when he'd planned a surprise picnic in the beautiful Nyungwe National Park. He'd packed Yvette's favorite foods, even arranging for a local musician to serenade them. But an hour before they were set to leave, Yvette had called to cancel. Her high school best friend was in town, and they simply had to go shopping. That had been the final straw. Jack realized he couldn't continue pouring his heart into a relationship that gave him nothing in return. He deserved better. They both did. As he approached the cafe, Jack spotted Yvette already seated at an outdoor table. She looked nervous, fidgeting with her phone. For a moment, his resolve wavered. She was still beautiful, still the girl he'd fallen in love with. But the pain of the past months steeled his determination. "Jack!" Yvette stood as he approached, a bright smile on her face. "I'm so glad you could meet me. I have something important to tell you." Jack sat down, his expression neutral. "I have something to say too, Yvette." "Oh?" She looked surprised. "Well, you go first then." Jack took a deep breath. "Yvette, I've done a lot of thinking lately. About us, about our relationship. And I've come to a decision. I'm leaving you." The color drained from Yvette's face. "What, but I was going to tell you that I'm ready to be serious about our relationship. I've realized how I've been treating you, and I want to change." A sad smile crossed Jack's face. "I'm sorry, Yvette, but it's too late. I've given you so many chances, tried to talk to you so many times. You've shown me where your priorities lie, and I'm not one of them." Tears welled up in Yvette's eyes. "Please, Jack, I promise things will be different." Jack stood up, his heart aching but his mind made up. "I hope you find happiness, Yvette, but I need to find mine too, and it's not with you. Goodbye." As he walked away, leaving a stunned Yvette behind, Jack felt a mixture of sadness and relief. The Kigali streets seemed brighter somehow, full of new possibilities. He didn't know what the future held, but he knew he'd made the right choice for himself. Sometimes, love means knowing when to let go. The central lesson from this story is the importance of mutual respect, consistent effort, and effective communication in maintaining a healthy relationship. It illustrates how neglect and taking a partner for granted can erode even the strongest connections over time. The tale emphasizes that self-respect is crucial, and it's vital to recognize one's own worth in a relationship. It also demonstrates that timing is critical. Realizations and changes made too late may not salvage a damaged bond. Ultimately, the story teaches us that while ending a relationship can be painful, It's sometimes necessary for personal growth and well-being. It's a reminder that love requires active nurturing and that actions consistently speak louder than words in demonstrating one's priorities and commitment. Subscribe to this channel Nzambe TV for more stories, like share and leave a comment. I have learnt a lot from your comments. I can't leave without telling you that this is Rwandan Tale by Mfalm Storyteller. Thanks for watching. God bless you abundantly.